Hey everyone, so welcome back. This video is about, I'm going to talk about try not to go deep into your subconscious. So basically, I first discovered quartz crystal in 2019, and it was during a time where I was physically ill, and I went deep into my subconscious, and this affected my life in ways that I could not imagine to be real. So basically, when I was doing her hypnosises, I went really deep into my subconscious, partially because my physical illness made me feel like I need to go deep into my subconscious because I'm melting. It felt like my brain is melting and my body is melting, and it felt like I was just melting into my subconscious, and it went deeper and deeper still because of my physical illness and laying still in bed. So, because of that, when I was meditating, I went really, really deep into my subconscious when I was trying to relax. And that's why when I made some changes to my subconscious programmings, it they kind of landed in the deep roots that I did not want to go to. And it affected my mind to the point that I felt like I could not control my life anymore the way that I wanted. Where usually everything I do, whether it's meditation or anything, I usually do it with an air of freedom, but that freedom was now gone and it became more like controlled because of the way that Quartz Crystal does her videos so meticulously, and the way she speaks is so meticulous. Like the things that I would not even care for, she would talk about. And that's why she says that her videos aren't for everyone, and they're definitely not for me. And I just wanted to let you guys know that this is actually very important to know that you should not take her words more than with a grain of salt. You just chill out and just see what's good and let it be. But I did not do that because I was dying from a physical illness, and I was actually dying as a source player. Like my life was getting out of my body, and I did not want to die, so I held on to her videos with my life. And that's why when I did the meditations, they became more intense than I hoped. And I just want to let you guys know that you do not want to do that, and you need to always put yourself first, no matter what she says. And she even says this herself, to not put her before yourself. But I did do that because of the way she words things. Like, it's quite contradictory because she says you should listen to her, but at the same time, she says don't listen to her. And it's much harder than you think, especially as a young person. I was 22 at the time, growing up in this world where everything's hyper fast and everything is believable because we made it to be so. It's much more trustworthy, the world these days. It's really good to be alive now. And when she says these things, you really trust her, and then she's saying don't believe her, you know, and put yourself first. But that's really hard to do when she also really, really pushes her points at times in a way that I feel like is a bit harsh or crosses the line a little bit for me in terms of what I believe to be individual freedom. Like everyone has the way to think for themselves, and she says a lot of things that's kind of as if she's putting you down sometimes. So it really triggered some deep childhood wounds that were already healed. So some things, no matter how healed or mature, quote unquote, you are, you can never be mature enough to get over your childhood pains. Like they're what set you up for life to do that. You would never want to be that kind of person, and values in life. Sometimes you need to have a story where there were some deep childhood wounds which will never heal to the point where you would do that yourself, because it's to let us know that we would never do that, and like the values in life, what's important, and those are really important to me. And it felt like sometimes she was downplaying that for me. It felt like she was saying that your values aren't important. My words are more important, so listen to me. And it felt that I was hypnotized under her words in that way while I was doing my deep hypnosises. I also made up my own hypnosis while I was doing her hypnosises, and therefore it kind of like that message I just explained of like as if she was putting me down or downplaying my values. It felt like I was putting that into my subconscious by meditating on her words while doing her hypnosises. So it went really deep into my subconscious, as I told you. So this is why you do not want to go deep into your subconscious, because this can happen. Like, it needs to be separated from your personal mind and your social mind. Like, take it with a grain of salt, just socially, in a chill manner, rather than personal, like personal mind. It needs to be protected like your sacred temple, so that it's separate from the social world. So you need your own space. And this is very important to hold and treasure, as your inner child has a sacred temple. And yeah, so that's what I want to say. If you would like to hear more from me as a source player, then I would like to offer a donation via PayPal or Patreon. Thanks. Bye.